Hey guys, Danny here. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm reviewing Frames by Soundcore Anker. As always, if you'd like to pick up this product, you can find a link down below. Now this is an interesting product. Let's start with that. I have a question for you that I'd like you to think about and answer at the end of this video, and that is, would you buy a product like this one? It doesn't have to be specifically this product, but the feature set this is offering, so something to think about. So Frames has a very similar unboxing experience to the rest of Anker's products. Not too heavy on the packaging, fairly straightforward, and it looks very nice if you're picking this up as a gift for someone. If you pick up a starter kit, you'll get a pair of frames, which of course is housing your speaker, your Bluetooth technology, and your battery. And you also get one pair of sunglasses, and then additionally you can pick up extra frames as well. Anker did send me 2 extra different frames to try and show you. Of course, you also get your charging cable as well as a nice little pouch to keep your glasses in and to protect them. The frames easily attach onto the glasses by simply pushing them into place using their quick release mechanism. You can also just pull them straight out, so switching between them is very painless and easy to do. I think they have done a pretty good job with the frames, fitting in the battery and the other tech needed, while not making them so large that they're ugly, but they are definitely borderline a little bit too big, and they are quite noticeable when you're wearing them. The glasses themselves look pretty good for the most part. There's a whole bunch of different sizes and pairs that you can pick up. I won't be covering all of them. I'll show you the pair that they sent me in the starter pack and the 2 additional pairs that they sent me as well. I think they've played the design fairly safe, and I think most of them look pretty good. They're similar to ones that you'll be able to pick up in a lot of different shops. So there'll be designs that you've seen before, nothing too crazy and out there, so you don't stand out too much, besides obviously the kind of thick frames on the sides. Straight away I want to move on to a little bit of an issue I see with this product, and kind of makes it feel like it sits in a weird place. This could be a personal thing, but let me know down below if you disagree or not. So I initially thought this would be bone conduction technology when Anker first contacted me to review this product, but I then discovered it simply has speakers on the sides of the frames that are directed in a way so it of course tries to direct the audio towards your ears. But a major problem with this is as soon as you start using them, you notice it's a little bit like having a Bluetooth speaker on the side of your head. Now, not quite in the same way in terms of the volume and bass, but in terms of the fact that anyone around you can hear the music you're playing unless you have it on a really low volume. But if someone's pretty close to you, they would still be able to hear your music very clearly. So for that reason, it just seems strange that normally when you wear any kind of audio product, for the most part, you can kind of hear the music unless it's on a very loud volume. But with these, because they're so much more open, people can very easily hear what's going on around you. So I feel like it sits in a weird place between almost like a Bluetooth speaker and an earphone, where it's kind of not entirely doing either. This is not so bad that you can turn these on and they fill up a room with music. I'm not saying that, but there just seems to be so much audio leakage. It's just very strange to me that they went with this kind of design. Now, it's worth mentioning there is an option in Soundcore's app which is labeled privacy mode, but all this seems to do is just lower the volume. It doesn't really seem to make really much of a difference at all of the audio leakage happening, simply because, as I said, these aren't using a bone conduction technology, they're simply using speakers. Of course, I'm not implying that Soundcore has simply just attached any old speaker system to the side of frames and they've said let's go. You can tell they've been tuned, and there's definitely some other stuff going on here that makes the sound more directional, and it doesn't feel like you're wearing a speaker on the side of your head in terms of how the sound comes across when you're wearing them. I find that part rather impressive. It's hard to explain, but it does kind of feel like you're wearing earbuds but they're not in your ears, so there isn't this huge sound disparity. They definitely don't produce the same quality and same bass you would have with earbuds, and that's kind of understandable because of the way they're designed. But in that department, they did impress me for the technology they're using, and I would say they're kind of average in terms of comparing them to most earbuds you can pick up. especially when you consider the starter pack comes in at £150 based on the pricing that Soundcore has given me. So this means if you were picking these up for audio quality, this would be a pretty bad move, but of course I don't think that's why people would buy this product. Next song, previous song, previous song, next song. While Soundcore has made an interesting, slightly more unique product that also works quite well at what it's designed to do, I don't really feel like it sits in a good place in the market. I don't think there's many people that want to own a pair of sunglasses but also want to have music play from them, as well as have the sound leakage that I mentioned. I think most people would just maybe buy a pair of earbuds and wear sunglasses at the same time. This aside, I think if you're aware of some of the things I've mentioned, if on a personal level you still would like to purchase this product because you think it's cool or interesting, which it definitely is, then as I said earlier, it performs well for kind of in the area that it sits, if that makes sense. But again, I don't really see a need for this type of product. I would encourage you to get a second opinion, and in case there's anything I've missed in this review, go watch some other reviews before you make up your mind about this product. As always, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more videos like this one. And of course, I will see you in the next one.